He scammed me out of my money, so I followed him home. And let's just say his car didn't make it out untouched. Alright, so this happened when I was still underage, just your typical dumb teenager trying to score some beer. I was standing outside a Safeway, nervously waiting to see if someone older would be willing to buy alcohol for me. Then this group of 3 kids walked by. They seemed just a little older than me, maybe 19 or 20. I asked them if they could help me out, and the tall dude from the group said, "Yeah, I got you. Just give me the cash up front." I gave him the money, told him what I wanted, and even said he could keep the change. He nodded and walked into the store like everything was cool. I waited. 10 minutes. Nothing. Then the short girl from their group came out and said, "Yeah, he's not buying you anything. He just took your money and dipped." I asked if he was at least going to give it back, and she was like, "No, but I feel bad. If you give me some money, I'll sneak you a few beers." I figured, why not? Gave her some cash, and she walked behind the building to stash the beers in the bushes to avoid cameras. But here's the thing, I looked away for literally 1 second, and when I looked back, the dude who scammed me and the other guy in their group were walking casually across the street like nothing happened. Turns out, they used the girl as a distraction while they slipped out the side, went behind the building, and waited it out to dodge me. I muttered, "Really? Wow." Surprisingly, the girl actually left me a few beers behind the building, like she said. I grabbed them and started following the guy who scammed me, not aggressively, just walking about half a block behind them. And you know what? Not once did this guy even look back. Dude was clueless. I followed them for over a mile until they reached their house. They were literally at the front door when I called out, "Hey man, you still planning to give me that alcohol you promised?" He spun around, looking shocked and pissed. "Did you just follow me home? Are you serious right now?" I shrugged and said, "So, is that a no?" He started yelling, threatening to call the cops, and told me to get the hell out of there. I just smiled, pulled out one of the beers his friend had actually given me, and said, "Cool, have fun explaining this to the cops." He stormed inside, cursing me out. I stood there for a second, looked at the car in the driveway, and yeah, I made a choice. Doors? Unlocked. So I opened both front doors, scratched the hood and trunk with my house key, spit on the window, and calmly walked away. About a block and a half later, I heard his front door swing open and him shout, "What the F?" He was inspecting the damage, looking around trying to figure out what happened. But me, I didn't say a word. I just turned around and kept walking home. Dear listeners, was that petty or just justice? Let me know in the comments.